public tester. I'm trying to bring you good gameplay footage of Azir or Azir, or however it's pronounced. I don't actually know yet. But yeah, he was just released today. I had one game to practice with him so far, and he's really weird. He reminds me of kind of like, I guess, a mix of Orianna and Heimerdinger if those two champions were complicated and just kind of hard to use. Maybe with a little bit of Syndra thrown into the mix and a tiny, tiny bit of Lysandra with his kind of very slow, clunky escape, kind of like Lysandra Z. But yeah, as you can see, at level 1 you can only put a point into the W because his other two skills are dependent on W existing. So yeah, there you go. We'll get this game started up real quick. I believe it's probably going to be an Azir off mid lane just because, you know, it's public test room day 1 stuff. You know, everyone wants to play the new guy. It took actually probably close to an hour to get this, like the first game I played, just because everyone kept dodging. So I might, you know, my commentary might cut out. I might talk a bit less than I normally do just because he's completely new and it's very hard to play completely new champions and you don't fully understand his skills. So I apologize for that in advance, but I'm sure you want to see better gameplay rather than me yammering on about God knows what.
We are the authors of history.
Alright, now. Oh, and so of course, if any of you guys watch this, especially my subscribers and long-time viewers, if you happen to enjoy the video, hit that like button. That helps me out immensely. It helps visibility with the video and stuff, I believe. So very much appreciated for any of you guys. Hit that like button, you know, if you happen to enjoy it. So, don't force anyone saying if you don't like the video, don't like it. But hopefully you do enjoy it.
Everyone will know the name Shurima.
Oh, what the hell? I tried to hit both simultaneously. I didn't get them.
I will return.
He walked into stab range. His early levels seem quite weak. His damage scales into something really crazy later on, though. So I look forward to showing that off because, yeah, this level 1 stuff is just kind of... Let's not walk into range of that. He can stab me if I do that. I've also noticed kind of the key to this guy, unlike a lot of champions, probably a bit like Orianna, is it just seems to be to spam your skills a lot. Don't bother trying to save them. At least later on. I'm not too sure about the early on mana, but...
The unworthy have no place in history.
He's sticking around way too long. He's trying to fight me inside my minion guys. Short range.
Give yourself to Shurima.
Oh, if he'd stayed in range there, I would have killed him.
The power of the
I still might, actually.
Shurima.
No, it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. Ah, I screwed that up. Oh well. I should have been patient and wait until my level 3 all in. But like I said, he's a completely new guy, so it's going to be a little bit clunky for me like that. So I just wasted everything. But he's at least out of lane.
The sands claim us all.
Alright. It's out of range there. So I'm probably going to put points into Conquering Sand. It seems like the best thing. You would think leveling W might be good, but it only lowers the cooldown. It doesn't actually do anything. So
Who denies our right to rule?
so this is under tower, so he's taking... Doesn't last nearly as long. With blood. That was silly of him.
None know the will of the vessel better than I.
I'm gonna back off. He's used a lot of mana though. God damn, I missed.
None knows question.
Wants to shoot it at me. I'm not going to let him. Uh-oh. I'm fine though. He doesn't have enough mana, and I think he burned his ignite earlier, didn't he? Yeah, it's over good. So he's completely out of mana at about half HP. So I'm going to come back in the lane with a bunch of really nice stuff. Now, how to build him is kind of an interesting question. I might want to try doing early this, or maybe this. You know what, let's do it, he's not really hitting me with a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to grab the tome, a couple of pots, and sure, why not? No, can't afford a ward, so we'll just get 3 pots. That sounds good.
Those who follow me.
Hit the record button, right? It'd be annoying. Sometimes I forget to hit the record button, and then later on, like, God, I've been talking to myself this whole time. In any case, what's the CS difference? Yeah, I think we both have trash for CS. We've both been kind of focusing on trying to fight each other, while not truly understanding the limitations of the character. But I think we're going to pull ahead quite a bit here. I should be able to push him out fairly easily.
All eyes look to us.
Yeah, there's a bit of the auto attack animation on those spear guys is a little bit weird. There's a bit of a delay on it. It kind of reminds me of like the old Nidalee auto attack, where the spear will kind of go inside the person and then not actually deal damage for about half a second. So it's a bit of something to get used to. That, or they'll fix it on public test realm. I mean, he was just released today, like I keep saying. So.
Order is given. Very high empire lives in
Jumping.
order is given.
The hell? My abilities aren't going off.
Believe in our future.
Oh, damn, he got a stab off. So he's really low. I'm fine for the time being. I do want the CSO since I keep missing a whole bunch. He's going to try and shoot it at me again. We're just not going to let him do that. He's using it as a zoning tool.
What has been lost.
I got a stab off. If he sticks around, I can shoot them at... Now he's going to back right off. Okay. I'm almost level 6, so... So it's a big wave. I should take his tower. Oh, he's not going to stick around. That's weird. Yeah, he did a very silly thing, so we're going to exploit that and just kill his tower now. I don't know where their jungler is, so I'm potentially doing something very foolish, but whatever. I'm gonna put it just out of tower range, because now it's in tower range.
See what I see. We
Ah,
are
damn it,
made
okay.
by our choices.
What? I couldn't.
You need not follow.
Ah, damn, I couldn't. I tried to get around him. Jeez, he's got, okay, mobility boots. I didn't realize that, so that's my fault for not looking at the inventory for a while. So basically, yeah, what I was trying to do there is kind of shift out of, like, so that Maokai was out of my path, because when you try and jump through things, let me just buy this first. Basically, it'll stop anyone standing in the path between where you are and where you want to go gets stopped. It's kind of like, in fact, it's exactly like Vi's Q.
Shurima lives in me.
If I had managed to just kind of work my way out of position and then just kind of go past him, that would have been really nice. But fortunately, Maokai was in the way. This is a 4v5, isn't it? Okay. We're probably going to end up winning this, but fortunately, you can't ask for ideal conditions on the public test drum very often. Gonna get the easy last hit and then go for him, probably.
I am Shurima's dog. My soldiers march on! We are the authors of history.
What the hell? He might have been able, I think he might have given up. I think we would have traded kills if we had both, if he'd used his regular auto attack. But the thing is, I flashed out of his turret auto attack range, and I think he just confused himself. So he just kind of outplayed himself, I suppose. He's really weird. So, like, it sounds like this guy's getting kind of frustrated with the guy. And I kind of, I mean, I don't get frustrated, but I understand where he's coming from. Because until you get used to this guy, it's really weird and kind of confusing. His shit's just sort of all over the place. And you just tend to lose track of where your stuff is. I managed to keep track of where his ghosty thing, or sand soldier was, and where my sand soldier was. So I just kind of flashed up and I kept hitting him. So that's how that worked out. Unfortunately, I did make a mistake earlier in the fight where I tried to E over to my thing up there, and I wasted the cooldown on that. What happened was I just crashed into his ult, because the ult will actually block dashes and any kind of like movement thing that I'm at least aware of. Okay, so let's just actually get some boots. In this specific matchup, I'd like to move faster. So.
There is no future without Shurima.
Sands. Again, I'm going to put a point into that because I should at least some point try this, but maybe I should be. Actually, what does leveling that do? I thought it was lowers the cooldown. Maybe it actually does something else. I'll read it the next time I level. So he's going to put that thing up there. Our ults will come back at roughly the same time, but I probably have more cooldown reduction than him, I would think, yeah. No, actually, it's probably about the same. Although I do have cooldown reduction blues. And he's probably running...
Those who follow me.
If you're looking at his MR and items, he's probably out running MR blues. So I have slightly more cooldown reduction than him. I should probably stop talking because I'm getting owned here.
No sacrifice is too great.
So that worked. I might die here, but basically I'm trying to bait out a fight. But yeah, see, we'll get assists and all that. So I was certain he'd try and come in and kill me. And it was a very, very... I should have potted there instantly, but there was a very, very slight chance I'd make it out alive. Obviously I didn't, but I knew 100% we'd get the kill, and there was about maybe a 50%, 60% chance I'd die. So we'll take it. Worth, as they say in the industry. Alright, sure, why not? Let's grab this for the cooldown reduction. And there's some kind of bug where it looks like I'm spawning down in bottom lane. I don't really know what the deal is there. I should be able to get out with a kill there.
All eyes look. The order is given.
So he's got some pretty good anti-tower dive tools in his kit. They'll definitely help there. And if I'm really, you know, quick with it, I can kind of dash around with shifting sands and that stuff. It gives him a shield too. So. If you hit an enemy champion.
You need not follow, but you must witness.
Not a lot of extra damage, but a little bit.
A ruler must choose his hour. We will unearth what has been lost.
Alright, so they're doing some kind of weird duel up top. If they dive us, I can turn that into that, so...
Legacy will endure. Soldiers, onward! My empire lives in every grain of sand.
That's what my passive is. I can turn that tower into my tower, basically. Almost. No, not quite. Maokai's in trouble. Or not Maokai. What's your name again? You're on my team, so... Oh shit, I can't jump to it! No! Yeah. He got away. Oh, we traded kid. No, he didn't get away. Never mind, we got him. I'm not sure what got him in the end, but we got him. All that counts. Ow, 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 ow. Power, please. No! There's a bit of a delay. What I was trying to do there is I was going to try and get a kill off that. I should have just ignited him. But actually, when you summon the tower, what happens is there's actually a little bit of a delay. It doesn't start shooting instantly, so that's a bit unfortunate, but... Probably stop messing around so hard. Let's focus a little bit more on the game here. Let's go buy one of these. Go kill some people, and then we'll end this game. Like I said, unfortunately, is a 4v5. So I mean, it looks like not too many people are taking this game that seriously. But hopefully, it's been a good showcase of what this champion actually does. So you can speed yourself back into lane a little bit faster by doing stuff like this. It's a lot of mana, and you got to use all 3 of your spells, but. Also, I forgot to check what this does when you level it.
None know the will of the desert better.
Go grab dragon real quick, I suppose. Sure, why not? Don't really need me there, but... He's got special like lines and interactions with Dragon and Baron. Incidentally, you heard that talking to Baron. When you fight Baron, he's like, "What is a Baron to an Emperor?" and something like that. But it's kind of neat. Looks like they got a handle on that fight there, so I'm just gonna push up the lane. There's Jace. He's for his life. Good old responsible Ponce just pushing up the lane.
Shall guide humanity to greatness.
Auto attack kill. I don't think that was actually the spear guy. I think like I auto attacked him with my shitty like caster auto attack.
Dare oppose me? Trust in me. Shurima is eternal. The order is given.
Kind of in trouble there. I got him first. Oh damn, Q damage. Oh, I couldn't, yeah, it's too bad, I couldn't turn the tower. What I was trying to do is I was trying to go over here and then flash out, but that Q just did too much damage and I got, like, destroyed. But that's okay. Let's see now. What are we going to put a point into? Needlessly large rod. What I did there is I ended up sacrificing myself to get the extra final auto attack to kill him, so I didn't waste the flash either. The only way I would get out is if I actually managed to flash that wall. So let's see, what do we want to do now? What is my cooldown reduction at? It's at 32% with just these items. And so that's going to give me a lot of auto attack speed. 65, damn. Let's just get some more AP. Each auto attack is going to deal 276 damage. That's not bad. I can have two of them up and they attack relatively fast.
We walk a path of radiance.
Probably didn't need a flash there, but... Well. Alright, so yeah, what does this actually do? The recharge is what? Oh yeah, it does lower the cooldown by putting points into it. Yeah, that's exactly what it does. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that too much. As long as I have two set up for the beginning of a fight, if I need a third by the end of it, that will usually crop up, so...
Soldiers, challenge Shurima. Challenge fate.
See how quickly it comes back anyway? Alright, so what do we have going on here? You guys are relatively healthy, so it's not exactly I can instantly kill you guys. Oh, however, I can turn that into a tower if I must. What are they doing? Blue, okay.
I will open their eyes.
That was probably one of the sillier fights you could have taken. Oh, I'm trying to jump to it. I got rooted. I might have actually. Oh, I was just out of range. The tower was right. My thing was right here. I was standing right here. So what I was trying to do is I was actually trying to angle myself so I could jump that way and then get out and try and do something fancy. But obviously that didn't happen. All right. So let's buy ourselves. Get some boots in a minute. I'm getting bored of this, so let's just tell it to be serious and we'll end the game.
We will unearth what has been lost.
Actually, you know what? I can afford these boots by selling this, so let's just get the tier 2 boots.
I will return Shurima to greatness. There is
I'm trying
no
to chase him down.
without Shurima.
You missed. He thought he'd try and look cool by like turning his back on the kill, but no.
No sacrifice is too great. It ends. My empire lives in
Bad.
every grain of sand.
Okay, he's just gonna run away. No. Oh, that was that weird spawn thing.
Sun lives in Shurima. With the word, I
Alright, so another point into that. I can probably cut him off depending on what he... No, they got him anyway. There's no need for me to do that. Unless...
I will return Shurima to greatness.
Ah, crap, you gotta click on it. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. We should be able to catch him. Oh yeah, if he goes that way, yeah, there's no way he's getting out that way. So he has to run that way. Maokai will cut him off.
We are made by our choices.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, he teleported. I get it. That was, no, wait, what? Was that Nemesis? Yeah, he TP'd away. If he had just, like, walked into the brush, I wasn't close enough to do it. Oh well. It's fine. It's not like he... Whoop. Ah, damn. I tried to use my shield to survive it, but unfortunately I kind of walked into him. Alright, so what are we doing next? Now we run into the question what I actually want to build next. I'm almost capped out in CDR, so getting this would be kind of a waste. The thing is, I do want the auto attack speed. Maybe the blue is over, like the blue masteries are overkill, or blue runes. Cooldown per level. So if that's the case, what we're gonna do then is... Let's buy nothing for now. You don't know what you're doing, don't buy anything.
Join me and be elevated. We are the authors of history.
So since the outcome of this game is kind of not really in question anyway, let's try and do something fancy.
The Ascendant shall guide humanity to greatness.
Yeah, went that way. Ah, damn. I should have flashed to try and get him under tower, but it's okay. Big one. And it looks like our Maokai crashed, and he hasn't been doing much anyway, so it is a 4v4 now, so it's technically fair, right? Alright. See, this is not as good on him as he is on, like, other people, like Heimer, whose turrets would keep automatically going. Because this guy, he would actually have to stop auto-attacking. You know what, let's just do this for now. I'm overcapped a little bit, but it's okay. I think the game is probably going to end after this next fight here. So. For some reason I have a feeling this one's going to be rather decisive. Unless they all die before I get there, that'd be quite unfortunate, but... Yeah, they fought without me. It's okay though.
I am Shurima's daughter.
So what I did is I W Q'd, pushed the thing towards him, then E'd to it, and then with my second W I got it up on him and I stabbed him with it, so.
Everyone will know the name Shurima. Mine is the will of Shurima. The order is given. No sacrifice is too great. Bury them. The order is given.
Damn. I was hoping Ziggs would be able to finish the job. My tower's doing work there, but he could just get anything. Wow, I just reduced like 3 people to absolutely no HP. It wasn't quite enough. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, so I guess guess we're overcapped on this right now, 40%. I'm gonna have to adjust the build a bit. Fiendish Codex, I suppose? Yeah, why not? Well, why not? The reason would be because my CPR is overcapped, but oh well. That is a huge thing of farm. May as well go grab it.
We will unearth what has been lost.
I am awakened.
Trust in me, my soldiers march on. None know the will of the desert better.
I got one of them so far.
Soldiers, onward! Ancient power courses through me.
Alright, Armokai's back.
There is no future.
Grab my
without
farm.
Shurima. Your emperor.
So they should be able to grab the tower most likely. In any case, I'm just going to quickly grab this. We'll head down and help them.
Follow me. Follow destiny. This slumbering world must awaken. The ascendant shall guide humanity to greatness. Rise again. You need not follow.
You can always click directly on the thing. You can't click ahead of it like a lot of skill shots will let you. That's got me killed a couple times now, so.
All eyes look to
He's
us.
not there. I probably could have gone all in on him there and killed him, but.
Those who follow me follow destiny.
Go!
Onward. We will unearth what has been lost.
Got him in time. That won't kill me, I don't. Hopefully not. Yeah, I could
I
barely
am
live.
Shurima's dawn.
Alright, so I'm really low and I don't know what the hell the rest of my team's doing, so let's go back.
Shall return.
And buy something. At this stage of the game, maybe something defensive. They're dealing quite a bit of damage. I do gain bonus hit points from stuff. This will give me... Actually, let's see what this actually does. For science, plus 11 HP because 11% of bonus. That's actually going to give me very little, but let's see what it actually does. So I got an extra bonus 50 HP from that, roughly. Not the worst thing in the world.
No sacrifice is too great. There is no future without Shurima.
I'll give you a root, or you just...
Know
okay.
the name Shurima. So loyalty will be rewarded. The power of the
Malka,
sun
or rather,
lives in
Nasus is going
Shurima.
down there for the kill. He's going to do that. I can maybe save him.
And be elegant. Shurima is eternal. I will return
Almost.
Shurima to greatness.
Fortunately, almost doesn't count.
Fate is in our hands.
Ah, they don't have an attack on it. What the hell? They're not damaging... Oh, that's a bug. Oh, we just found a bug. Apparently you can't spear inhibitors, or at least not that one anyway. There's a fire and there's a fight going on there. I'm just going to take the inhib. Slowly walk up there. But I'm too strong.
None None know the will of the desert better than I.
No, almost. I don't think. If I had flashed, maybe I could have gotten him. In fact, I should have tried to kite him out a bit longer. I tried to all in him just too soon. A few hundred HP, that's all I needed. But I figured it was worth a shot, at least trying. And that was an interesting bomb. Okay, so don't let him go this time. There we go. Good job. Now you're gonna probably die, but. Sell this for this. Sure, why not? And yeah, this might not be actually a bad idea. Getting people stuck in, because I'm pretty sure these things, stabbing things, count as spells. So, Rylai's might work. Also, I'm noticing you kind of have to get in close to this guy a lot. He's not like a long-range poke sort of mage who can afford to be like pure glass cannon. This guy's actually kind of needs to get in close and manually kill things. So. Like unnecessary, but.
Walk a path of radiance.
Didn't quite get the stun on.
In me.
Super minions.
Lives in every grain of sand. Soldiers, onward! We are made by our choices. We walk a path of radiance.
I didn't think he'd actually make it this far, so I didn't look to cut him off. Ziggs is not paying any attention to him. It's kind of funny, I guess. Alright, meanwhile their base is dying. So let's actually go end this now. Hold on, no, actually I can't afford that, never mind. Thought I could get that item before the game ended, but... Oh, wait, I can. You know what, I may as well, there's no one pushing in. It's not like I can kill all of them on my own. So let's just grab this item. We'll be, is that full build? No, not quite. We're one item short, but,
We will unearth what has been lost.
My apologies for the excessively long game, but I think everyone in this game was just kind of having fun since, like I said, the conclusion was rather foregone. So, you know, it's good the game lasted a bit longer. We get to see what this guy does late game and that sort of thing with my weird build. It's actually quite inefficient, but we can do Baron, may as well. You guys get to hear the line, the thing about,
legacy will endure.
you know, what is a Baron to an Emperor, or whatever the hell it is he says. Or perhaps one last fight here is going to end before I even get there.
The order is given. Everyone will know the name Shurima.
You guys get to at least hear the line. I can't solo Baron, but...
What is a baron to an emperor? Kill! Desert's wrath.
We're shredding this thing pretty quick, actually.
Defy Shurima.
Oh, I can have 3 up. I didn't actually know you could do that. That's interesting. Let's see how many I can get up at once. Max is probably 3. I don't see myself getting like a 4th one up. Damn, that would be a lot of damage. Right, let's stop messing around. I go into the enemy base there. Minions might end this.
All eyes look to us.
Perhaps not.
The assembly shall my soldiers march on.
Inhibitor exploding saved you, Nasus. I would have killed him. No, actually, probably not. But no, I think I would have actually kited him out in the end. I think I